final couple of matches then from this midweek roundup of matches. Match of the round was at Wembley, and Man United were the visitors to Spurs. United's new signing, Alexis Sanchez, relegated Mata to the bench, and Lingard and Martial were preferred to Rashford. Well, we'd hardly sat down when the ball was hoofed up into the United box. A challenge for the ball fell to Son, who scuffed it goalwards, and it arrived at Eriksen's left foot, and a second later it is 1-0, with United's defenders left ball watching. 11 seconds was the time on the goal. That's the third fastest in Premier League history. Somehow the fastest was scored by Ledley King for Spurs. How, I'll never know. Anyway, United responded well, and Lingard should have done better with a chance in the 6-yard box after about 6 minutes. It was dealt comfortably, however, by Lloris. Pogba and Sanchez were combining quite well at the start, and they created a few chances. It was a fast-paced game, and early on Sanchez was involved, mainly out on the left. But Spurs were passing neatly, and Dele Alli had a half chance from a corner. And then Eriksen, who was also looking extremely sharp, laid on a chance for Kane that De Gea saved comfortably. Lukaku was getting caught offside, and Spurs started to control the midfield with Matic outgunned. And it was from a quick break that a swift cross from Trippier, and Jones, desperate to clear, chose his right foot and swept it into his own net. 2-0 Spurs on 27. To be honest, United never recovered after that. They looked stunned. And although they had a couple of half chances, Spurs, defending from a high line, looked in charge as the break arrived. The second half fight back never materialised. Mourinho moved Sanchez into the middle and pushed Lingard out onto the right with Martial on the left, but United were losing all the 50-50 challenges, and Sanchez became unnoticed, as was Pogba, who was subbed for Mata, and Fellaini came on for Lingard, I guess to try and tighten up Eriksen's domination. However, the Dane continued to run the show, and Fellaini was withdrawn 8 minutes after he'd come on. We heard that he had a knee injury, but he didn't look at all happy. He was replaced by Herrera, who at least did contain the Dane. Spurs had a few more half chances, and there was very little from the Red Devils, and they were well beaten by full time. One sour point for Spurs: the petulant Ali, who was booked for an unnecessary challenge on Sanchez. I wish he could get that out of his game. Anyway, Spurs closed the gap at the top, and food for thought for Mourinho. Third bottom played fourth bottom at the St Mary's,